Welcome back to Snow Dog's Cooking. We're getting prepared to make our next recipe. Memphis is like, Greg, you should spill that molasses. You should. Look at her nose.
Trust me, you don't want to eat that molasses.
Oh, you'd be surprised. She's had it before. She's like, is there butter and everything? Let's eat all the things. So if you guys are new to this channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, click that little bell to turn on all notifications so you know when we put up new videos, and then follow all of our social sites down in the video description below. Today, we are attempting to make, and I say attempting because you guys are seeing this in the process as we're doing it. We are attempting to make a gingerbread Jeep. And this is our little Jeep model. So we're gonna turn this thing into gingerbread. I think we can do it. We're getting all of our ingredients ready. This is what happens when you make cooking videos with boys.
All right, here it goes.
You had to get it around the whole tire.
Oh, is that what I had to do?
But it did leave
That's funny.
Alright, so we have all of our ingredients ready, and we're going to tell you what you need for this.
3/4 cup brown sugar, 3/4 cup butter, 1 cup of molasses, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, and then 4 cups of flour.
So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take the butter, the molasses, and the sugar, and we're going to go over here to this saucepan. Making the sauce. We're going to put the pan on low, melt the butter first, and then we're going to slowly stir in the molasses and the sugar. And again, sugar burns really easily, so make sure you stir constantly, right?
Yep.
Constantly. And don't burn yourself.
Ours is already melting, so
All
we
right.
can start mixing.
Alright, let's start mixing this stuff together. So while Jamie is melting all of that fun stuff together, I'm going to show you what else you're going to need for your gingerbread Jeep, or if you guys want, you can turn this into a house as well. You're basically going to want to have a whole bunch of little decorations. We found a bunch of little things at the store, different things for some snow, some sprinkles, some candy canes. To hold everything together, you can either use these white chocolate melts, or you can use royal icing, which we are going to show you how to make as well.
Alright, so I've got the butter and the molasses pretty much melted and mixed. We're going to add the brown sugar to it, and then turn off the heat and mix the dry ingredients. Oh my gosh, look at that. Wow.
Like syrupy messiness.
It looks like syrupy messiness. It smells good.
Why do we keep making sticky recipes, you guys?
right?
Like, both the recipes so far have been sticky.
It's a lot less sticky after.
Yeah, I guess it is Christmas. Memphis is like, I would take sticky. I like molasses. Oakley's in here. She's like, I would try that too, guys. Memphis is like, me for real. Gee, where's Miss Shelby? She's not under the table? Where's she at? What are you doing in here, huh? You don't like molasses, do you? You're like, Mom, I don't like molasses. Might like it when it's all done. Alright, you hold down the couch in here. Also, I wanted to let you guys know, if you want more information on some of the things we use, like our Pyrex bowls and some of the other utensils and things we're using, I actually have an Amazon affiliate link down below with a bunch of suggested items that you should have for cooking.
Next I'm going to mix the dry ingredients together. So I'm going to mix in the cinnamon, the ginger, and the flour.
Oakley is just patiently waiting for that to
Yeah, can you smell
somehow drop out of the pan.
that? That's warm.
It's hot. Don't touch it.
It's not too hot.
Alright, we're going to mix these wet ingredients with these dry
Go ahead.
ingredients. Who needs a KitchenAid mixer?
Right?
That looks so cool. The dogs are like, hey, somebody is here. Alright, they're going to mix that up. Alright, so we took the dough and we balled it up, and you're supposed to let it sit and get to room temperature, but you guys have probably noticed pretty quick that we all have different clothes on. We actually let it sit in the fridge overnight, then we took it out and let it get to room temperature. Now we're going to roll it out to about 1/4 of an inch thick.
Is that what this is set at?
Yeah, about that. Okay.
Yeah, I think the orange one is 1/4 of an inch exactly, so you should be good. So that is what we're working on right now. Rolling it out, and then we're going to show you guys how to cut some of these pieces. Alright, we're going to preheat the oven to 350. So Shelby's over here helping Greg, as always. And Greg is starting to cut out the parts of the Jeep. Oh, be careful.
There's a line on that.
So if you use I almost called that a thermometer. If you use a ruler, remember it can sink. And then there's some plans here that they've drawn out for the pieces that they need to create this Jeep. So this is what we're working on. So here are all the measurements you will need to cut out to make your Jeep. All these super precise cuts being made. Greg's over there with his super precise cuts. This is definitely going to be pretty cool. Are you helping too, Oakley? Oakley's like, yeah, I would like to eat some gingerbread, please, thanks.
There's our gingerbread pieces. Oh my gosh, so many pieces. All right, let's get them in the oven. There's one sheet. Bye, gingerbreadies. We'll see you back when you're a cookie. Alright, so here they are, out of the oven, ready to be put together.
What was that, about 20 minutes?
Yeah, yep, pretty much exactly, about 22.
Alright, so the next thing we are going to do is we are going to make the royal icing. We need 4 cups of powdered sugar, 3 egg whites, a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we are going to use our KitchenAid mixer. If you don't have a KitchenAid mixer, you can just whip this together by hand. The first thing we're going to do is take these egg whites, put them in here, and whip it until it's frothy. Ready, guys?
Ready.
You're going to whip it?
Whip it good.
So you can see as Greg pulled that out, it makes nice, stiff peaks. We're going to go ahead and add the vanilla real quick, and then we're going to start adding the sugar. Alright, now we're going to slowly add the sugar until everything is shiny. And this is just a basic royal icing recipe. You can pretty much use it for anything you need royal icing for. Are you patiently waiting for something to be for you to eat? Both of you are, huh? Soon enough. So our royal icing has formed some nice stiff peaks. Now we're going to take and put it in one of these awesome pastry bags and use it as the glue to hold together our Jeep. Now comes the fun part, trying to figure out how to put it all together. We need 10 Oreos for tires. We got some candy canes for hooks. We got some big candy canes for axles. And we're gonna go ahead and start assembling this thing. So the first thing we're doing is emptying the middle of Oreos so we can glue them back together. Make them look like tires.
Right?
So we have our tires, which is actually 2 Oreos with the middles taken out and then put together with the royal icing. And these are going to be our axles, these big giant candy canes. So we're currently trying to get them to stay. Jamie's working on some fenders over there. Greg's working on the body of the Jeep. It's slowly coming together. So we pretty much have the body all glued together. And again, it'll start to look better as we get a little bit more done. Greg's putting the seats in right now. Jamie's tasting the gingerbread. Testing the gingerbread. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. Jamie's gluing on some fenders. This is definitely taking us longer than I thought. But I think it's gonna turn out okay. Definitely gonna look like a gingerbread Jeep. Which is good, because that's what we're making.
I'm going to come from this side, try to lift it, and then just go up and on.
It should fit. Come your way a little. So that the tires, how do the tires look on the front?
Yeah, that looks great.
Okay, move your hand for a second. Let me see the back. The back end needs to go this way a little. A little more.
You
I
set,
think you're good right there. You're good
set
right
the
there.
Jeep on the frame. Too
We're
cool.
good. We're good. So this is by far the most ambitious thing we have tried to make on this channel so far. I would really love to see if you guys are going to attempt this as well, or if you just make gingerbread houses out of the same type of recipe. If you do, tag us on Instagram or add us at Twitter so we can see what you made out of gingerbread this year. Well, this has definitely been some massive trial and error. We actually went and got some fondant and put it around the roll cage. Now we're gonna sit and let everything dry. Hopefully it'll get nice and hard and we can make it look really cool. So we are quite literally now on like, what, day 6 of working on this gingerbread Jeep?
Fourth day of actually working on it.
Fourth day of actually working on it. Good. We're now trying to figure out, look at how good it turned out, what our backdrop is gonna look like. So we bought some black fondant because we needed fondant to actually hold the roll bars together, which we'll show you in a minute. So we're actually gonna roll out some fondant to make a road. And we're kind of gonna work on the backdrop right now. And then we're gonna hopefully move the Jeep, which, look at, we left it on the table and hid it under the basket so the dogs wouldn't eat it. So we made a road, and now we're making sides of the road, and eventually we're gonna have to pick up our Jeep and move it.
Sprinkling.
So we took some melted white chocolate melting discs and we're making snow now. And then we've got some sparkly sprinkles that we're gonna put on top of it to make it glisten. We got our little signs on. We took some of the fondant and we made little snowbanks so that they would have a way to stand up. So we've got our little signs on. Jamie made some snow tracks out of white chocolate. It's starting to look pretty cool. We stacked some Oreos so that the middle
Cross our fingers.
is held, because right now the axles are held up by...
Nope, I lost
Oreos.
an axle.
Yep.
Oh
Grab the
no!
I'm gonna
axle.
grab that.
And when you pick it up the
There you
axle.
go.
I think I have a cookie. I have a cookie.
Oh no, quick, get it before the dog gets it!
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Nobody went for it!
How do I have that much time?
And we got the Jeep moved. Sweet!
Is it back on the axle properly?
Looks like it is here. So here comes our moment of truth of the roll bars. As you can see, we held it together with fondant. We actually took the royal icing, put it in the middle, and then wrapped the fondant around it. And now here is the moment of truth with the roll bars. Dun 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 dun. Looks pretty
fill in and seal the
good.
spots that
How cool.
aren't quite connected.
So we're pretty sure it's done. I'm gonna take photos and stuff tomorrow morning when I have a little bit more daylight, but it's done. We made a gingerbread Jeep.
I know,
That's very cool.
It looks so cool.
I like the smiles on the gingerbread people.
Well, they're in a Jeep. How can they not smile?
Right? Oh, that's pretty cool. I will take some photos in the morning. Alright you guys, it is done. Now that it is light out, we can show you the details a little bit better. We have a winch, we have tow hooks, we have headlights, we have the 7-slot grill, we have our snowy, icy, sleety road that the Jeep needs to drive on. The roll bars turned out good. We found a couple signs. Jamie put a little tree up here. There's even some guys inside. Greg made some seats. It's got the front seats, the back seats, Oreo wheels, door handle. This thing turned out pretty crazy cool. So if you guys end up attempting to make some type of gingerbread Jeep or a gingerbread anything, do us a favor and tag us on Instagram at SnowdogsCooking, or tweet at us at SnowdogsCooking on Twitter, or post it on our Facebook page at Cooking with the Snow Dogs, and share with us what you guys have made. That is all we have for you guys today. If you have any suggestions on what you want to see us make next, I know this was kind of ambitious and crazy, but we had to do it. It was fun. Leave us some comments down below. Let us know what you want to see us make next. As always, you guys, if you're new to this channel and you like what you saw, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like this video, and share it with your friends to help us grow the audience. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, stay positive, dream big, and we'll see you again soon. Goodbye, guys.